Since its inception in 1956, MDIS has come a long way. During the early days of rapid industrialization, the Supervisory and Management Training Association of Singapore, or SAMTAS, as it was known then, was established to improve industrial relations and train workers on job relations, industrial safety, and supervisory management skills. Today, MDIS is an award-winning not-for-profit private education institution dedicated to nurturing individuals to explore and maximize their true potential, as well as make a difference and create their own legacy in the world. With a long history behind us, we aspire to continue growing from strength to strength in providing diverse education programs that are knowledge and skills-based. These programs comprise preparatory courses, diploma, bachelor's degree, master's degree, and doctorate.
With the industry-relevant curriculum at MDIS, I feel ready for the business world. My dream is to have my own cafe business and hone my entrepreneurship skills.
Our vision is to become the choice for lifelong learning with global recognition. Our mission is to be an institution that maximizes the future readiness of individuals and organizations through globally recognized and competency-based programs. We are guided by our core values. We embrace lifelong learning. We strive for excellence in customer care. We offer ability-driven education and training. We take utmost responsibility in ensuring high-quality programs. We nurture talents for the new economy. MDIS embraces a culture of lifelong learning to nurture and maximize the potential of our stakeholders.
Get an overview of how the fashion industry works and look forward to get involved in the new stylish product range. I also want to apply my knowledge of various marketing strategies to appeal to the specific audience.
Refurbished at a cost of $120 million, the MDIS Integrated Campus at Sterling Road is well equipped with laboratories, studios, workshops, sports facilities, and a 15-story hostel. Believing in a wholesome learning environment, one will find that there are inspirational statues and quotes promoting family values and character building. With an industry-focused curriculum, we empower your future with future-ready skills and interdisciplinary learning. With 8 schools and over 10 disciplines, students may choose to undertake the program in line with their academic and professional aspirations. We work with renowned university partners from the United Kingdom and the United States of America to provide globally accredited education programs. At MDIS College, we offer preparatory courses for students looking to pursue their Singapore-Cambridge General Certificate of Education, Ordinary and Advanced Level, Cambridge International General Certificate of Secondary Education, IGCSE, an admission exercise for international students, AEIS. Students have access to a wide range of resources and facilities, guided by a dedicated team of lecturers and trainers.
I really like the learning environment and facilities within the campus. I do hope to be able to apply some of the knowledge to real-world scenarios at the workplace and to climb up the corporate ladder into senior management positions.
For those looking to embark on a mid-career change, the Management Development and Consultancy, MDC, offers training and consultancy services, both locally and internationally. MDC's wide range of well-designed programs and short courses are specially curated for business organizations and professionals with different training needs. With the acquisition of the Service Quality Center to the MDIS family, we have established our position as a premium provider of training solutions in the region. As part of MDIS's global strategy, MDIS's first overseas campus, MDIS Tashkent, opened in 2008. and has swiftly transformed into the first choice university in Uzbekistan. Our second overseas campus is College MDIS Malaysia, which commenced operations at City Square Johor Bahru in 2014. Our 30-acre, well-equipped campus is said to be one of the largest education institutes in EduCity at Iskandar. MDIS also announces our third overseas campuses in Dushanbe, capital of Tajikistan, partnering with the State Unitary Enterprise, Taj Invest, and the Ministry of Education and Science of the Republic of Tajikistan. Looking forward, MDIS's overseas campuses will continue to provide high-quality education as it continues its strong presence in Central Asia, Southeast Asia, and Asia Pacific. Over the years, MDIS's commitment to educational excellence has been recognized. This recognition attests to MDIS's steadfast dedication to excellence in service and quality standards, such as the EduTrust certification, which affirms the Institute's efforts in maintaining high quality and performance standards on key areas of management and provision of education services. Apart from providing quality education services, we believe in upholding the spirit of giving to the community. MDIS organizes various charity drives, such as blood donation and corporate social responsibility community projects. It is in MDIS's DNA to pay it forward by helping others.
I'm starting my 6-month internship at a premier country club soon. I can't wait to put my passion into work by serving my customers well.
MDIS's commitment to lifelong learning places each and every individual on a journey of infinite possibilities in an informative, dynamic, and innovative community. Facilities are designed for optimal learning experience to inspire the mind and engage the spirit.
I really enjoy the studio lessons here. I hope to be one of Singapore's top TV presenters in future.
Interest groups remain one of the popular mediums to engage students to venture and discover themselves outside the classroom. At MDIS, we equip you with more than just the knowledge and skills required to make a mark in your career. We empower your future and prepare you to break new grounds. Think success. Think MDIS.
A very good afternoon. My name is James Steele. I'm the head of the School of Languages and Education. With me is Ms. Geeta, our senior lecturer from the School of Languages and Education. Today we want to share with you a few programs that we run at the School of Languages and Education. First and foremost, we have the Professional Certificate in English. It's a 3-level program that we run to cater to the needs of all our students, especially our international students who come to Singapore to study and the various courses from pre-degree all the way to a master degree. And some of them obviously lack of the English language proficiency. With that, they can come and study with us 3 levels of English and reach a level of IELTS at least 6.0 and above to qualify for a degree and also a master program. And also, we also run another 2-level of English Certificate in English Education program. And this is to cater for students who are entering the MDIS college after successfully completing in the English level. And with that, they can enter into the various programs offered by college, including GC O level, GC A level. All right. The last program that we are running, which is the most important program, if I might say so, is the Master of Education. And this is offered and conferred by the University of Sunderland. I will let Ms. Geeta actually explain to you and in great detail about this program, why this program is so suitable for students who need to be certified. All right, most of these are actually lecturers by training, or they are education leaders in their own rights. And with this Master of Education is a certification that I believe an educator must have. Geeta, you want to talk to us and basically explain to the audience why do we need and education of Master of Education from the University of Sunderland.
Thank you, Mr. James. I'll begin. Why education at University of Sunderland? University of Sunderland is rated 50 in UK with 5 Q5 stars. It has also got a silver, where Teacher Excellence Framework Award has been awarded to them. Now, coming to the highlights of this program is that it is beneficial for all people who want to enter the academic sector or the education sector. It offers opportunities for both teaching faculties as well as educational leadership and managerial positions. Then they also have a research-based learning, which is very, very important, especially when you are pursuing further education. Then it also helps to lead and manage in international education settings. Now, our course structure offered at MDIS campus, it's a very small class size, which helps every teacher to cater to every teacher's needs, every student's needs, and these students would get personalized attention in the classrooms. Then MA education, we cater to the 21st century demands of the skills that are required by students futuristically. And here we have different modes or styles of teaching which we have adopted. That is collaborative teaching, teamwork. You have also consultations with peers and teachers. Then you have the active learning. So these are the various stages of or styles of teaching methods that would be adopted by us at the MA education. Now, entry requirements, like all other education requirements, we too have the entry requirements where the University of Sunderland is very particular about us meeting those standards. It is IELTS 6.0, professional certificate in English with 6.5 and above, with 5.5 at every banding or every skill that has to be tested on. And MDIS English placement test, where the score has to be 81 and above, plus an interview. Now, there are some academic requirements when you enter the profession, the teaching field. That is, you hold a second-class honors degree or a second-class degree which is of good standing. Students should have experience of working in the academic sector. It need not be just in the teaching sector, but it can also be in other sectors connected to the education sector. A recognized teaching qualification is desirable, but it is not essential requirement. And all this is subject to the final approval of the university.
Ms. Gita, I just want to add in for this in terms of the experience that potential students should have. You are saying that it need not be a teacher. So if they're not teacher, what else can they be to enter into this program?
They would be in the sales department, they would be educational leaders, where administrative leadership requirements are there. They could also be in the marketing, they could be in various sectors, because to be able to be in the education sector, you have to have the holistic understanding of the education sector.
In terms of teaching, can I say that a teacher in the early childhood or secondary school teacher or even in a tertiary education lecturers, they will all be eligible to apply for this program?
They may not be able to, they are all eligible to apply, but they may not have the desirable qualification. It does not matter, because they can take the education leadership path, and that would also help them to get into the education sector.
So what you're saying is that all they need is to have a very good bachelor degree.
Yes.
All right. They need not to have an education degree in so to speak.
No.
All right. But importantly, I think they all must have some working experience in the education industry.
Yes, they need to have some working experience, and they also need to have a letter from wherever they are working that they do possess this experience, which will give them an advantage to get into the program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the course structure, there are 30 credits with 30-hour teaching or contact hours, except for the MA thesis, where it is 25. Now, the other hours will be spent as independent studies, and you will have to put in these hours in order to do well in all the different programs that have been offered to you at the University of Sunderland by MDIS. Pathways, there are two pathways. One is the teaching pathway and the other is the leadership and management pathway. Now you would wonder what is different about this. Coming to it, first you need to have the academic writing. Now academic writing at level 1 and level 2 will be conducted by us because the rigid requirements of academic writing style, academic tone is very, very important to do well at the program of not only with education but any higher education. So therefore academic writing becomes the backbone of many of our assignments and doing well at the examinations.
So Ms. Gita, what you're saying is that a student coming into our MA education, they will be well supported by a team of lecturers who will basically deliver the academic writing and critical thinking workshop. And there's about 15 hours of commitment to the students who are studying with us.
Yes, it is, because I would be personally teaching academic writing and introduction to criticality, both of which are going to form your basis for doing assignments, doing well at the course, as well as understanding how to tackle the thesis, along with research method, which is another method which is going to be also introduced to you. And this is all given, all support will be given by the teaching faculty as well as the head of school, should you consult them for any requirement that you have. And the gist of the module, the first module is Introduction to Criticality. Just as I said, this would help you in your higher order thinking skills, where if in the education sector, we have what is called as a Bloom's taxonomy. So you have the lower order thinking skills and the higher order thinking skills. Today, in higher education, the higher order thinking skills of analysis, critical thinking, and evaluation form the backbone of all academic requirements. Research method, another very, very important module, because it is this module which helps you to understand the research skills and application of these research skills in your own subject of study or your chosen field of study. Curriculum in contemporary world, very, very important today, because education is going through a transition, especially with a globalized world where requirements have changed, and education today is moving towards trying to achieve that. And this is one of the subjects which helps you to understand the type of curriculum that would be required in the 21st century. MA thesis is where you will choose a topic of your choice after you finish the core modules, and you will have 5 consultations with the tutor regarding your choice of subjects. Now, you have 2 pathways. One is the teacher pathway. The teaching pathway, you have the nature of teaching and learning. Here you would be introduced to different theories of learning, strategies, pedagogies that are required to be taken into the classroom today. And one of the important requirements is this is not just today required by school teachers, because as teachers in schools, we all compulsorily have to be trained in our methods of teaching. But today it is recognized that even when you're teaching higher education, you would need this qualification because of the structure and theories, pedagogies and strategies where the 21st century skills could be introduced in the classrooms. Leadership and managerial pathways. Here the leadership, leader identity and educational organization is the module, and it helps to train strategic models for leaders, future leaders in the education sector, as well as if there are any other leaders who would like to pursue this in order to come into the education sector. This would be a very good module to take up. Now the duration of the course is a full-time course is 12 months. The part-time is 24 months. Now the first commencement is on 28th March to 2024, and the next or proposed commencement is on 1st October 2024. Now the course fees will be spoken by Mr. James.
Well, about the course fee, as a local student, be it full-time or part-time, you'll be getting preferential rate, which is at least $4,000 or $5,000 lower than international students studying on the same program.
The summary of this is it will be in-person teaching, and because it is in-person teaching, you definitely will have an advantage of clarification of all your problems in the classroom and taught by very qualified and certified lecturers, including NIE lecturers who have retired from NIE. And there would be 15 hours of academic writing and critical thinking skills, which has been spoken to you in detail. Then there is in-person consultation. You can either have it with the faculty staff, or if you have any other requirements that you would want to clarify, you can visit, you can contact the head of school, but both these will be by appointments. Then there are going to be 5 sessions for your thesis. So you have to use it very judiciously. And the most important of all, you will get a graduation certificate with MA education degree from the University of Sunderland. And I'm sure that being a very well recognized and premier qualifications, you can migrate anywhere.
Ms. Gita, when you say there's 5 lessons of individual consultation for the thesis, are you saying that most of the time the thesis consists of 5 chapters?
No.
So chapter 1, after you finish one chapter, then you actually get back to your supervisor and they will come back with the feedback, and then you go on to the next chapter and so on and so forth.
Yeah. It starts with actually the chosen subject, I mean their topic.
Right.
Once they've chosen that topic, sometimes you may not understand the breadth and the depth of the topic that you've chosen. So you do need a supervisor to tell you whether it is doable or not, because the timing is very short. It's not like doing a full-fledged thesis.
Right.
So you definitely will have that as your first session. Then the next session will be when you divide your chosen field, your topic and other requirements of the thesis, your chapters. Then next subsequent will be when you have written your first and second chapter, then you get the feedback, and then your third chapter, fourth chapter, fifth chapter.
Okay. So in need be, actually, the MDIS is prepared to have extra supervision lessons. I mean, 5 is just average number of lessons which is required by MA students, or be it master students who are doing a research paper. All right, and I think the important thing we want to highlight here is that MDIS is committed to help every single student who go through our Master of Education studies to be able to complete the thesis in the timing that they are required to do so, so that they can graduate successfully within the 12 months after they embark on this program, if they are a full-time student.
Yes, Mr. James,
Yeah.
they will definitely, if they are committed to doing their work, they would get extra classes and extra consultations, because the teacher also is going to be committed to their completion successfully of the program.
Just an add-on, I think being a head of school and together with Ms. Gita, well, we have actually helped many of our master students when they are doing their assignment or they're doing their thesis. They can always come to us for individual consultation. Of course, you make appointment. We will be more than happy to help any students who are on the MA education program. I think we have run this MA education program over the last few years, and we have very high success rate of students graduating with distinction, with merit, and so on and so forth. So we are very confident that any student who qualified, who is approved candidate to do this program, will surely complete this program with good standing, provided, of course, they have to put in the effort that is needed to complete this program.
Yes, Mr. James.
All right.
Now
On
the application
process is actually quite straightforward. Basically, you have to have your full set of supporting documents, including your transcript, your bachelor degree certification, and also a personal statement on why do you choose to study this MA education with us from the University of Sunderland. And also we require you to have an updated resume, all right, to share with us your working experience over the last few years, especially working experience in the education sector. Of course, if you can get a recommendation letter from the employer, I think this will be desirable, because it shows that there's commitment also from the employer to allow you to come and do this program, especially if you are a part-time student, all right? And finally, of course, our salespeople will be here to guide you as to how to apply this application on the link that is provided by the University of Sunderland. All right, and my name is mentioned here, You can also write to me, or you can write or give me a call or text me on my handphone, or you can also approach Ms. Douglas, which is one of the sales representatives for this program, and also you can actually write to him as well. You can contact him on his mobile phone. All right, we are so happy that we are able to share with you this program. If you would need anything, you need to know more about this program, please don't feel shy. Please just drop us a line and give us a call if need be, and you need further clarification. Ms. Geeta and myself will be more than happy to share with you about the benefits of this program.
Yes, Mr. James.
Yes.
And thank you for...
I think with that, actually we conclude our session with the School of Languages and Education. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you.